Zero waste to landfills is an idea. It's primarily, I believe, driven by sustainability initiatives and kind of accountability, manufacturer accountability, to minimize the impact of their industrial processes to the environment. So zero waste essentially applies to manufacturing or industrial facilities to minimize their overall waste disposal. But it's really created some great opportunities to rethink processes within manufacturing, to say, can we use different parent compounds or materials to make a better, safer product at the end, and also minimize their waste impact. It's also motivated businesses to think of, hey, I create this industrial waste, high volume industrial waste. Is there a better use after? Because really anything that's not part of a product at the end is considered to be waste. The regulatory agencies have identified, particularly in Wisconsin, have identified opportunities through low-haz exemptions or actually beneficial use exemptions to look at some of the industrial byproducts or some of the other material that would typically been landfilled that could be beneficially used within the landfill to make up for like virgin projects, like if they're going to be putting daily cover down instead of sand, or using access roads, but also outside the landfill, depending on the toxicity, how impacted those materials are. So you do some testing and get the permit to perhaps use that material in a geotechnical fill under a building, or an unconfined fill in DOT or transportation projects or parking lots, those types of things. Additionally, what's interesting is that we do have a client that utilizes waste that's generated within the region and produce electricity. They first process it to remove any of the ferrous, non-ferrous, actually valuable materials out of it, shred it up and create a waste product that is burned in a boiler to create energy. And they found that there's a number of different industries throughout the state and the region that utilize that as a source to manage their waste, even if it's outside that waste shed, for lack of a better term. So that there's instances that we have clients that are shipping their waste a couple hundred miles to bring it to the RDF facility to produce electricity off it, and it's not being put in the landfill.